it's Sammy from Sammy's Sweet Life, and I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Amanda asked a great question on a recent video, so I wanted to tell you guys these are my Valentine's nails, and these are 3D hearts. They are hard to see like far away. It does look just lumpy, but there's like gloss over the actual hearts. I just put hand lotion on, so you might not be able to see the glossy differentiated very well from the background, which these nails are matte and the rest of them are glossy nails. So they just have the glossy hearts on top. I thought they were super cute. And then just, you know, the gradient pink, which is, I would wear this kind of manicure any day, like not just Valentine's Day. So I got, you know, my favorite colors and cute little hearts, and yeah, looks very lumpy like from a distance. So they're just 3D hearts. I end up like rubbing these a lot because they're very textured and bumpy. So anyway, nails out of the way, we are talking a new to me fountain pen, not a new product whatsoever, but totally new to me. I'm sort of newer into fountain pens, and this is one of the pens that caught my eye as a very budget friendly pen. We're talking about Ferris Wheel Press. So on Ferris Wheel Press website, some of the pens are marked down as like last batch pens. They're like 11 bucks. And then I saw them other places listed for $15. Now certain colors definitely seem to be out of stock a lot of places, but Ferris Wheel Press's website had lots of colors. You guys know I love me some pinks and teals, so that's mostly what I stuck to here. I ended up getting medium point and also fine point, but they do have other options as well. And then I got a few fountain inks. I had like a little bit left in my budget to spend for this, and I got some fountain inks. So I have had one of these in the past and I was excited to get a full bottle of it. I don't have a whole lot of bottles of ink, so this was definitely a little bit of an unusual purchase as well, but I just felt like I wanted to get some of their inks in actual bottles. I've gotten plenty of their inks in sample bottles. Now their inks definitely seem to be on the drier side, so just keep that in mind. Like one of the things with fountain inks, people keep saying, oh, they're really wet inks or they're really dry inks. Well, Ferris Wheel Press definitely has inks on the drier side. Not all of them seem to be really dry, but if your nib is super teeny tiny or your feed doesn't give you a lot of fluid coming out of your pen, these ones will be ones that may cause hard starts. They may not come out very nicely. And so they've been an ink that's been a little bit finicky for me. Normal like TWSBI medium point pens work fine with these inks, and their pens also work really fine with their inks thus far. So I am really excited. Let's talk inks first. We'll look at samples of ink. We'll look at all the pens and talk about the pens in a second, but let's talk about inks. This is Pink Sugar Beach, and I actually still have a teeny tiny sample of this color. It is a beautiful pink color. You guys know I love pink, and this one has just like the littlest hint of like purpley pink. There, you can see the glitter really good there. It's like iridescent purpley pink glitter, so it's a very subtle shimmer to the ink. And I did get a big bottle. This is a 38 ml bottle. Their bottles are more like upright and not a whole lot of like space being set down. I feel like this could tip over pretty easily because it is, you know, a small part on the bottom, but it seems to be fine. I'm going to keep it in the box just to make sure like the ink doesn't get too much sunlight on it, but the bottle itself is really pretty. I've not gotten a bottle of their ink before this, so yeah, beautiful bottle. They also have like rounder looking bottles. They offer this size too, which is a 10 ml bottle. And then they also offer like trio sets of chargers, which are very small, teeny tiny bottles, almost like little sample vials. So this is their like bigger bottle, I think. I don't know if the circular one is even bigger than this. The bottle is super cute how you can like pull it out. I've done this a few times. Like the insert piece will come out with the bottle. And you just like raise it up, get your bottle out. Super cute. So I will definitely leave this in the box like so. And it's super cute. You know what color it is because their packaging is just stunning. Like beautiful packaging there. And then I got two smaller ones. These are 10 mLs, which is still like a lot of ink. You'll fill up your pen a ton of times with 10 mLs. So I got two different ones. I got Bluebell Brush Strokes. And then I got a shimmery one. This one is called Moonbeam Meadows. So it's just like a purpley, again, with some really pretty glitter in there. So we'll look at ink samples in here. I started writing in my ink samples a little bit different, trying to write them out with the B. It's like the Speedball B pen. It has a weird tip on it, and so for me, it's really hard to write with it. It's very shaky, but I got the Moonbeam Meadows here. It's just the subtlest little hint of glitter on there. Hopefully you guys can see that. Definitely like right here in the spot, and then on the letters you can still see it pretty good. And then Bluebell Brush Strokes is a very, very dark blue, almost teal leaning blue, and a little bit of sheening on that ink. And then Pink Sugar Beach. I've used this one before, and this one just has that little bit of iridescent pink purple shimmer, and it's just really pretty. Really like all three of those colors. So I just was, you know, sampling these two, and I knew I liked this color, so I went ahead and got the big bottle while it was a little bit marked down. Now I did end up using 2 of these pens, so I got a mix of mediums and fine points. I'll walk through the color choices with you guys. I've already opened the pink and white because they came in a separate order. So these 4 things came in one order, and these all came in a second order, which is interesting. I ordered everything all at once, but they shipped from 2 different places, which I thought was interesting. So I'll open these ones. So this is a fine point, and this color is French Vanilla. And I couldn't tell like how white or how cream it was gonna be online, but it is just like the tiniest hint of cream, and I am ink swatching, so I've got ink all over my hands. I'm doing my ink like in color families, but it's really pretty. It's just a very plastic basic pen, and the top rotates, which is cute, like a carousel. And they are just pressure caps. They're not twisty caps, because this just twists on while it's capped. So it is all plastic. It does have like a hexagonal grip right here, but I haven't noticed or been concerned at all. It feels just like, you know, holding the pen nice, comfortably. It doesn't bother me at all. They're not really sharp or anything. It's just a way to grip your pen nice and easily. So yeah, fine point. Their nibs are like on the smaller side. The pen is also on the smaller side. It is all plastic here. I happen to really like them. I think they've written really nicely. I've had perfect luck with both of them. I have other pens to compare this to. I think a lot of people will be familiar with the TWSBIs or the Lamy All-Star to compare these two. So they're just, you know, on the smaller side. I feel like it's definitely more like a regular sized pen, especially like the width of it, the girth of it is more like a regular old pen, you know, that's like more in line with a regular pen. I got a, what is this one? Uniball 1. It's a little bit, you know, on the thinner side versus these guys are more of like a thick fountain pen type style. So it is on the smaller side, you know, like more short like a normal pen, thinner like a normal pen. So it's definitely better. Like if you have really teeny tiny hands, some of these fountain pens are really fat and thick and maybe not be the comfortablest thing to write with or the most comfortable thing to write with. We're, you know, using grammar. But yeah, I didn't find that these were uncomfortable at all. Now, some of my pens are heavier pens too. This is a very lightweight pen. So some people will complain like, oh, a pen is too heavy. It gives me like hand cramps or wrist cramps having to write with it. I've written full pages with these, and it mostly feels like writing with a regular pen because it is, you know, a plastic barrel. It does come with an ink cartridge converter, which I thought was awesome for a $15 to $22 pen. It comes with an ink cartridge converter as well. I think it's just a great quality, and this is my first fine point pen, and it writes just fine. I'm shocked that I ended up liking it as much as I did, and I want to share it with you guys because it is such a good budget-friendly option. Now, it's not going to look like your typical, you know, nicer quality, expensive fountain pen. Like this is almost double the price. I would say you can find these for 15 bucks, and some of these I got for 11 bucks. They were marked down. So this is like a $34-ish pen. You know, you're talking half the price. I can live with like the quality being a little bit less beautiful looking of a pen, but these are really pretty because they're full color, and I happen to really like some of the colors I got, including the pink one I got. This is the fine point writing, and this is the medium point writing. This also is a medium, so you can see, you know, it's your typical fine point pen, but it didn't bother me. I've written full pages with this pen with the Bluebell Brushstrokes ink, and it wrote perfectly. It's comfortable to use, and I'm just really excited about them because they're such a good price point, and they come in lots of pretty colors, and they release new colors. So some of these were older releases, so I ended up getting them for 11 bucks a piece, which is so cool. You know, a fountain pen. I haven't had good luck with cheaper fountain pens. I ordered 2. I had a Platinum Preppy, like the very cheap one. It's like 6 bucks or something. And then I got one of the Gin House that was also like in the $10 range. And both of them had really scratchy nibs. They weren't comfortable to use. I had hard starts with them. They just weren't the greatest. And then my Platinum Preppy, the twist spot here where you twist the cartridge in there, you know, you hide it, just twist it around. It ended up breaking. So like, that's not very great if I couldn't keep the pen, you know, from breaking, and I didn't even have it that long, honestly. So yeah, I'm happy with these. They're just really nice. So this one is the Malibu blush, and I have used that ink. It is a very light pink. The bottle and the pen are darker looking than the actual ink writes, which is gorgeous. I've been looking for pink fountain pens, and this one is just stunning, gorgeous fountain pen. Again, it's a medium nib. It has the Moonbeam Meadows in it right now, so it's just more of a medium point, and it looks pretty true to medium point for me. So yeah, I think they're great. So those are the two I've already used, written plenty of pages with both of them because I've had them for about a week, and I've wanted to be able to give you guys a review and not just give you guys, hey, look at these cool pens. I wanted to honestly tell you how they worked, and I'm just really impressed. When I got them, I wasn't exactly sure how it would go, and I haven't seen a ton of reviews on these specific pens. I was trying to look for them on YouTube. Either they're super old reviews or they're done by affiliates or people related to the company, like in some way they have connections. I have no connections. I would love to be on their PR team, so that would definitely be something I'd be interested in the future. But this is just me purchasing things to review, give you guys honest feedback. And if you're just starting out with fountain pens, this would be a great option. You know, a $15 to $22 pen when you're talking TWSBIs and Lamy All-Stars are your like next tier up budget-friendly pen that people really, really like and rave about. And you're talking, you know, some of theirs on the website are like 11 bucks. That's really awesome. So yeah, you can get these other places besides Ferris Wheel Press's website, and I'm just hooked. I love them. I love the color ranges. They come out with new colors. There's one aqua one that I wanted, or a teal one that I wanted that they had out of stock. So I definitely still have it on my list, but like for the price point of these pens, I am super excited about being able to have like every color of them, which I want to do with the TWSBIs. That's one of my, if not my absolute favorite pen, is the TWSBI Eco. It's a $35 pen, and if you get like the rose gold everything or bronze everything, whatever version they have, they're 50 bucks, you know? So I can't collect those all. They're not budget friendly, but we're talking $15 marked down all the way to $11. I can get a few of these ones for sure. You know, it doesn't break the budget as much as a $35 to $50 pen. So this one, I wasn't sure if it was more of a pink or purple, and it's definitely like a plummy looking pink, right in between pink purple. And this one is called Little Miss Jubilee, and super cute. Like all their packaging, adorable. I'm not going to necessarily keep all the packaging, but I may cut out parts of it and stick it in my sticker sneeze planner. But look, so much foiling. It's super cute with a little piggy on there. And these ones were also super cute. Pink Sugar Beach has a little flower, and then the Carousel horse on the French vanilla. Just really pretty packaging. I love the color of it. Editing Sami here. I'm kind of a bonehead. They are named different things because they are named after ink colors. So there is a Little Miss Jubilee actual ink. I think the only one that may not have an ink is the French vanilla, and it's just your basic like vanilla cream color pen. It's almost white. But the basis is most of them have inks that match. So you can get the pen that matches the actual ink, which is really fun. This one ended up being a medium. I got a combo because some were out of one, some were out of the other, and yeah, each of them come like this. So it comes in the little pull-out box, and then you twist this open and get the ink cartridge converter out. So just your typical ink cartridge converter. This one happens to have like the tiniest little agitator plastic ball. I don't know if you can see that in there, but there's a little tiny ball to like keep the ink flowing and keep your shimmers and stuff mixed up. It's like a nail polish bottle. It's got that little agitator in there, but you can just push it in and you're ready to go. You can suck up the ink, pull it in, and then you're ready to go. So I just think it's great they include the ink cartridge converters as well. It's just such a nice touch, and yeah, super cute, super beautiful. I like that color. You can see it next to that pink. Definitely has a little bit of a purple hue to it. So those three as a gradient are just stunning. Okay, so now we have like tealies and blues, and I got every one that they had pretty much. This one is called Seaside Glass. Again, cute box. I'm like having trouble with the nails opening these. I'm not gonna save them, so it's fine if I rip it. It's got the little pull out thing, and just really pretty. Definitely a sea glass type of color. Again, cartridge converter, it's in there. I'm not gonna have to open every single one. Seaside Glass, very pretty. It's definitely like your typical sea glass type color. Then we have a darker one here. This one's called Tatler's Teal. It's cute. And this one, these two felt matte finish. Was this one matte finish? Yeah, so these are all like matte finish packaging, which is cool. So you have the gloss against the matte finish. And I didn't really notice the matte finish that much until this one. It feels matte finishy. Oh yeah, and then the Seaside glass was a fine point. This one is a fine point, and this one's like what I would think like the almost most gorgeous dark teal color. Absolutely stunning. Then we've got a bluer color. This one's called Forget Me Not, and this is the one that I was like, I'm not sure if it's an aqua or a blue. It definitely has that more bluish, baby bluish type color. Forget Me Not. Super cute. And this one is also a fine point, but I'm like, if these pens, I'm not gonna baby these pens nearly as much as I would like a $50 pen. You know, these are more budget-friendly options. I'm still gonna take care of them. I'm just that kind of person that takes care of her stuff, but I don't worry about these ones nearly as much. And then this one is called Feathered Flight. It's more your like true little aqua color. So there you go. There are the pens. They're all pinks and teals, and together like this one ends up looking really green next to the tealy colors. And this one is more of your like almost periwinkly type color. You got like a true aqua and a true teal. They're just really cute and pretty. So I'm totally excited about these. I think they're super cute. They worked really well for me. Multiple pages of writing, and they're just cute, like just cute options. I love the full colors. I love that it's a snap closure. I love that they include the ink cartridge converter. I'm just really impressed. So I've already liked their inks in the past, and like getting their pens. Now I have lots of pens to choose from to fill up, and yeah, just such a nice quality pen. So there is my Ferris wheel press carousel pen review. They do have more expensive pens. They have these that are more of like a whole metallic barrel, but they're like 90 bucks, and I'm just not willing to spend that on a pen yet. I have one pen that was like the $80 range, and that's as high as I'm willing to go. I have not spent a lot of money. I'd rather have a lot of good quality pens for less versus like paying, some of their pens go up to like 180 bucks. So I'd rather, you know, do this than spend 180 bucks on one pen. So there you go. There's my little Ferris wheel press review. I hope that you found it helpful. If you're in the market for like a very budget-friendly pen that's still really, really cute and functional, this is a great option. So I wanted to be able to give you guys options for more budget-friendly pens. I see people, I get so FOMO-y, but also like, I don't know, ridiculous vibes. Like, when people will be like, oh, I have a new pen, and I go and look at it and it's like a $400 pen. I was like, what in the world are you doing? Like, why are you showing this to me? Why are you encouraging people to spend $400 for a pen? I just can't, guys. I just cannot do it. So when I find a pen that I'm like, okay, highest price point on these is $22, but it goes all the way down to $11. Why would I buy a $200, $300 up pen when I can get a perfectly good pen for 11 bucks or 15 bucks or 22 bucks, depending on where you're shopping? I just cannot fathom that. You know, I don't care if you're super wealthy, that seems like a lot on a pen unless you legit have only one pen and you like carry one holy grail pen around with you for the rest of your life. I just can't. Like, even my $90 pen was such a splurge. Like, I find like 50 and under to be more reasonable, and still $50 is a lot for a freaking pen, right? So yeah, when I'm seeing these people being like every other week they're having a new pen and it's a $300 pen, I was like, ugh, it's just cringy to me. It's just so expensive, and I just can't do that. It's like, that's my whole monthly budget for planners and fun stuff. Like, I can't spend that on one freaking pen. Anyway, like, here's your budget-friendly option. I'm gonna give you guys way more practical, budget-friendly choices as much as I can. So this one was just a total winner for me, and I hope you guys liked it. Be sure to give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe so you can follow me along for lots more fountain pen and planner related videos. I am a little bit back to filming after all my illness, gross excitement. But yeah, there you go. Ferris wheel press review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will catch you next time. Have a great day, guys. Bye.